Hey guys, so today I'll be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Original. I am going to put that all over my lids and blend it out with my finger. I love this primer because it just controls my oil on my lid so well. I will be putting on another primer because I just thought this primer was like playing me and being way too oily, so I use the Tarte Shape Tape. It reminds me so much of the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, so that's why I use it. Sorry about my voice. I just like woke up, but I have to get this voiceover done. And I'm using a Morphe 173. This hasn't changed since the last time you've seen me, so yeah, I'm just going to continue to do that. And I will set it with Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I don't show that in the video. Now I'm using the Morphe 35W palette. I'm using this like cool toned brown, but in my crease it looks warm, so I'm using warmer colors. So, and I am blending that back and forth into the crease. The brush I'm using is from my Morphe subscription from October, I believe, and I don't have a number for it because it doesn't have a number on it. It was like strictly for all the members that got it in October. And it's a great blending brush. It's synthetic, so it applies a little bit more product, which is fine for me, but I love it. Now I'm taking this like more yellowy brown color. It reminds me of Chickadee from Makeup Geek, if you have that. And I'm going to put that all on the upper part of my crease, not directly in my crease. Now I'm taking this brown and this burgundy kind of color, and I'm taking that with a MAC 217 right in my crease. I am not going anywhere else but right directly in my crease. I want this color just to be more warming up the crease and making the crease look really, really dark instead of it being blown out. If you want a more blown out look, you can put it on the upper part of your crease. I'm just putting it in the crease altogether, and then I'm blending it out with my all-time favorite blending brush. Came in a Macy's set 3 years ago, so I don't know where it is anymore or where it came, like if it's still there or not. But it's a great blending brush. And then I'm going to take that color again and put more color into the crease with the MAC 217. If you have a Sigma, I believe F25 or whatever you have, that will work out. And then I'm taking that Morphe brush and a blending brush, and I'm going to blend out all the harsh lines because you don't want any harsh lines at all. So just blend out until you feel like your eyeshadow looks blended and seamless. You always want to make sure you go back into the transition colors because it just makes it so much easier to blend everything out. Now taking a Morphe brush, I'm going to blend everything out, and this is a clean brush. The other brushes had a little bit of product on it, so this is a clean brush. Now taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in a MAC 242, and I am going to put that all over my lid. I wasn't intentionally doing a cut crease, but it looks like I was. I wasn't. I just wanted to clean up the lid for this gold color, and I sprayed it with Urban Decay All Nighter, and I'm using a LANCOME brush to do this. This is a concealer brush. My mom gave it to me, but it's such a great brush to pack on color because it reminds me of the 217. Sorry, my voice is like totally like weird. But I'm just packing this color on my lid. You pack it on as much as you want and as many times as you want. Now I'm taking this like more detailed Morphe brush, and I'm going to put that right in the crease just to blend out the edges of the gold color. Again, you can add as much of the gold as you want on your eye. Now I'm taking the shimmery brow bone color and the matte brow bone color, and that's going to be my brow bone color, I guess. Again, this brush is from that set from Macy's. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I am sketching out the line that I want on my eye. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. This liner is super dried out, so it like won't do a crisp line. So I'm going to go in with my NYC Liquid Liner to really make sure the line is nice and crisp and isn't all over the place. And that's what I'm doing here. I don't like the NYC Liquid Liner all the time because it does transfer on my lid if I open my eyes, since I have hooded eyes. So if you have this problem, just don't open your eyes for a while until it dries. And then I'm using the Smashbox primer. This is a new primer on my channel, but I've been using this primer ever since I started getting serious about makeup. It's my all-time favorite primer because it controls oil and just makes my pores look really small, even though it's not a pore minimizing primer. Then I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation in 104. It may look light on camera, but it's my perfect color. I've been searching for my perfect color in the L'Oreal formula because I love the foundation so much. I don't need to set it with powder. It's just a perfect formula for me. And I finally found one. I think I bought in every single color. I just haven't had time to really try out all the colors. But I tried out 104 and it was almost perfect. The thing is that my skin tone is a pink undertone, and this foundation is for more of a yellow undertone since it's a very yellow foundation. But I make it work with all the bronzer and powder that I use in the end. So it might look light right now, but it's not light at all. Like, I'm using natural lighting and that's why it looks so bright on me, but I'm very, very positive that it's not light on me. Now I'm taking the Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I'm using light and medium to conceal today. I wanted to go a little bit lighter because it was Thanksgiving this day and I wanted to look a little bit extra, but in the end, I regretted that decision because it blended out super, super light, and I hated how it looked, but there was nothing I could do at that point, so I just blended it out and made sure that everything was just blended. I did add more of the medium concealer, but it didn't help that much, so it was whatever. I looked really light, but I just worked with what I got. So then I'm using the Wet n Wild Contour Palette and I'm setting my under eyes. And then I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder and setting my center of my face. But I set my nose the most because that's where my glasses, I wear glasses. So the foundation won't transfer. And then I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me Powder with a Real Techniques 100 brush, and I'm just setting the face and taking off the powder off my chin and my forehead. I only set it because I want extra coverage. And now taking this Morphe brush and my NARS bronzer. This was a limited edition bronzer, so I'm not going to really talk about it much, but it's a beautiful bronzer and I love to use it every so often. Now I'm taking this Milani blush in Lumioso, and I am just putting some color onto my cheekbones. I just love this color. It just goes with every single look. And now I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill and Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop and highlighting my cheekbones. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. And then I'm taking my finger and I'm putting it on my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and I am blending out my cheek highlight because I just like blending it out with my finger. It just looks so much more seamless instead of blending out with the brush, because I feel like the brush doesn't blend it out as good as my finger does. So that's what I'm doing here, and I just like how beautiful it looks in the end. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows with Clear Brow Gel. I do this after, so it takes off all the powder that has fallen on them, and it looks just beautiful. And now I'm taking this pencil brush with the two matte brown colors and I am putting it on my lower lash line. I love these colors on the lower lash line. They just pop so well. I will be putting the burgundy color down there in a second, but I'm just smoking it out right now with those two colors just to make it, just to smoke it out. And now I am going to take the Morphe M432 and I am going to put that closest to my lower lash line. And I am going to eventually take another pencil brush and blend it all out. Then I'm taking the Milani Tantastic bronzer for my tear ducts. I love this bronzer because it's not too shimmery, but it's not too matte, and it's just a perfect perfect inner corner highlight for this look. I love this, but I used a MAC brush first, but then I switched over to a LANCOME 16 brush because I just didn't like how the MAC brush was applying it. But this brush applied it so beautifully into the inner corners of my tear ducts. And I just keep doing that until it's nice and blended and seamless. Now I'm taking some mascara and I'm just putting it onto my lower lashes. I do get some mascara on the lower part of my eyes, but I will show you how I get rid of them right now. Now I'm taking the burgundy color again and I'm just putting it over the mascara and it just hides all the imperfections. Well guys, this is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!